Heavy Equipment Safety Tips Part 3. Non-mechanical dangers to workers include unpleasant chemicals such as exhaust emissions and chemical byproducts. Consider the noise pollution that heavy machinery operations cause. Workers that are situationally aware always check their machinery for non-mechanical hazards. They are aware of how heavy machinery impacts the surrounding region or environment. Non-mechanical risks include dust, environments that are explosive or flammable, high-intensity light, such as lasers or welding arc flashes, radiates and conducts heat. Lead, mercury, and cadmium are examples of heavy metals. Releases on steam. Microwaves and X-rays are examples of ionizing radiation. Burns, lung damage, and a long-term elevated risk of cancer-related disorders are among the health dangers posed by non-mechanical hazards. Number 3. Dangers of access. Because workers have unsafe access around machinery paths, many industrial injuries and deaths occur. Workers become accidentally imprisoned and exposed to mechanical and non-mechanical hazards when they do not have safe access to and from a specific spot. Proper design, putting in protections, and boosting workers' situational awareness can help them avoid being stuck between harmful components or struck by objects. Consider who is allowed into a hazardous place or scenario, as well as what equipment and materials are in use, when it comes to reducing access dangers. Rather than reacting to an unanticipated scenario, access control must be anticipated and prepared ahead of time. The most effective way to reduce access-related accidents is to adequately communicate all information about mechanical and non-mechanical heavy equipment hazards. Safety of communication and heavy equipment. Hazard mitigation entails a set of instructions for dealing with potentially risky events. Hazards should be avoided if at all possible, or at the very least replaced with something less harmful. If this isn't achievable, risk controls must be implemented to prevent or limit the risk of harm or injury. Workplace health and safety standards require that workplace risks and risk controls be communicated. Hazard communications must be used in the highest order, according to the law. High-order risk controls send out safety warnings right away. Non-mistakable signage that clearly indicates existing hazards and prescribes safe procedures for personnel exposed to them are examples of high-order communication. Lower-order hazard controls explain the safety precautions that workers must take when working near potentially risky equipment. For more information, call 469-370-7501 or visit interstateheavyequipment.com.